Hello. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mitzel for those of you who do not know, and welcome. Also, welcome back to me. It's been a while since I've recorded a video. Today, I mean the last couple of months have been rough on me, but I'm back. Today's video I want to do something fun and very summer-like. That's why I did my hair kind of like this, but my hair right now is also not great. So we're working with what we have. I did kind of like a shop my stash video. I picked up some products that I haven't used in a while. But yeah, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That would help me out a lot, and let's get started. Alright, so I'm also gonna show you some products that I've bought recently. Not recently, but in the time that you guys have not seen me. And I wanted to let you guys know about them. Okay, so the first product is by R.E.M Beauty. This is the, what it's called? Cooling Blurring Under Eye Balm. It's not from her newest launch. It's, I think, one prior. And it's basically kind of like an under eye primer, but it gives a blurring look to the eyes as well as kind of hydrating them a bit. It feels very cool once you apply it, and I try to apply not too much. It also is like kind of a silicone feeling as well. Feels very nice under my eyes, and every time I've tried to buy it from Ulta, they didn't have it. But then I didn't realize that in their little gondola, or where they put their products, they have like the product on top, but they also have it at the bottom. And that's when I realized that they did have it. I just didn't see it. That also happened with the eyeliner, and I also got the eyeliner. Right now I want to try her lip oils. That's from her new launch. But yeah, this is a great kind of under eye primer. It could also work as an eye cream. Okay, so for my primer, I'm gonna use the MAC Strobe cream. I haven't used this in a while. I've been loving the SAIE primer, glowy primer, but the MAC Strobe cream is an oldie but a goodie. Just really hydrates the skin, and I don't know why I haven't used it. It's really good. Just gonna give a very nice glow to the skin. I feel like I'm going to the beach, but I'm not. For foundation, I picked up this. This is the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I haven't used it in a while just because I think it's too thick of a formula. I like more lightweight, especially because right now I'm working a lot as a makeup artist. So I want something more light on my skin because I tend to sweat a lot during summer. So I think this is too heavy for my skin. Because I think the color is a bit off, but yeah, I think it looks too orange, but that's fine. That's fine. Just gonna blend that out. So this is the way. Playing it with your finger and then just blending it out with a brush. Looks way more natural. So the reason I've been missing here from YouTube, it's accumulation of a lot of stuff. On April, if you guys didn't see, I did go to New York, but before I went to New York, I was in a job that I didn't really enjoy. It was in the medical field and nothing to do with me study anything. I dropped out of college about like 3 years ago now. So it was an opportunity that came my way. They paid me very well. I did kind of enjoy it, but at the same time, my mental health was horrible. Like the thoughts in my mind were horrible because it's a very hard job, what I was doing. And I'm not gonna get into much detail, but it was very hard on me mentally, and I'm the type of person, if I'm not comfortable in a situation, I prefer not to be in it and just, you know, leave it there. But because there were other factors with this job, it was a bit more difficult. And of course there's always that kind of scary moment that, oh my god, I'm not gonna have money. And then, like you guys know, I like to spend money, so it was just that kind of game that you're like, should I do it, should I not? And it came to a point that I was so over it. My mental health, there were times that I was not me. A few days before I went to New York was my last day at work, and then I went to New York. I was the happiest person ever, and then I came back and it all started hitting again. I was not happy. I missed New York. Like I'm gonna live in New York someday, not right now because we're still unemployed. The money that I'm receiving right now is, thankfully, having a lot of clients when it comes to my freelance makeup. So that is great news, but it's not the same as a 9-to-5 job, because there are weekends that there's not a lot of makeup, but I'm super grateful, and that's what I love to do. So not complaining, just saying I cannot buy the same stuff I used to buy. It got to a point where I was like, why do I even post a video if I don't have something new to show? Which is really bad mentality. If you're starting on YouTube, you don't need to think like that. Your talent will show and you just gotta be yourself. So it was that, and also some health issues. I am anemic at the moment, so I was not feeling myself. I also was starting to gain weight, and if you guys didn't know, I did have a bariatric surgery. One I had was the gastric sleeve. It's the one they cut I think 70 to 80% of your stomach, so you lose weight really fast. But there are some things that come with it, and one of them is that you need to take your vitamins every single day. Like it's tough. It's really tough. So I started getting weight. I was not feeling myself. I didn't want to go out or anything. I didn't want people to see me. I started going with a nutritionist, which is great, but it's more for my health. But yeah, mainly was the anemic part, because I did faint and went to the ER. So but now I'm back better than ever, because I do have time. I've got nothing to do, only on Saturdays where I work. So yeah, now I'm gonna take the SAIE Hydrabeam concealer. This concealer on what's it called, on TikTok was so like hyped, and it's a great concealer, but it's so lightweight. It's kind of a, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that I used with the LYS foundation, it's very similar. I haven't tried the LYS concealer, but I do want to try it because apparently it has like the same kind of gel formula. This one, also the shades for this concealer are a bit off. I don't know what it is about it. This is the shade 2, and I think it's even too dark for me. But I love how my under eyes look with this concealer. They just look so good, so good. Yeah, because the foundation I just applied had that kind of orange feel to it, and then I applied it and just doesn't look like it. This is a great foundation for people who like more of a kind of glowy look, but want a little bit more coverage than like a tinted moisturizer or something like that. I don't want to get up and put my beauty blender. I'm too lazy. But yeah, the only thing I'm not a big fan of this concealer, it's just the coverage. I think there's not enough coverage. And I mean, for every day I do like it, but if I want to do like a full face, it's just not it. I'm sorry if you can hear whatever it's going outside. I'm gonna take a bit of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer just because I want more coverage. I haven't been sleeping well. Why? I don't know why. I don't know why. Gonna blend it out just a bit. Because sometimes when you put something else on top of the SAIE concealer, it does like a weird thing. And also with the SAIE concealer, I need to use like a specific eye cream. For example, if I use my Summer Fridays eye cream, it doesn't work with that one. But if I use the Kiehl's, you know, the original avocado eye cream, it's like nothing happened. It just like sets really nice there. Oh, there we go. That's what I needed. A little bit more coverage, that's all. So for bronzer, I saw, what's her name? I'm gonna leave her TikTok right here, but this girl always appears on my For You page, and she was looking for a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand, and she demonstrated that she used the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Perfector in a darker shade. I think she was using medium dark, but I'm gonna use the shade medium just because I think she is a bit more tan than me, and I'm fair. And I've used it a couple times and I do really enjoy it. It just gives a very natural bronze to the skin, but as well, because it has a little bit of that highlight, it just looks very nice. And this product, I have the shade, I think it's light. I think so, yes. Or light fair or something like that. And the lightest shade I have of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter in the shade 3. The shade 3, because I use on myself shade 2.5 just because it's more on the it's more of a yellow undertone, which is perfect for me. But I also have shade 3 and I use it on clients because it's more of a universal shade. But that one from Maybelline is an exact dupe, and it just lasts as long as these. So it's very similar to the new Makeup by Mario bronzy I think there's something called Perfectors, which I also have, but I think I've been reaching for this one a bit more. And I'm gonna go in with a powder bronzer just to set it in. Okay, for a highlighter, I picked up the Rare Beauty Liquid Luminizer in the shade Outshine. I was gonna change it for another one, but it's okay. That's right, because I like to blend it out with my beauty blender, but that's fine. I'll just blend it out with my finger just to make it a bit faster. But I haven't used this highlighter in a while. To be honest with you, I haven't used highlighter like a lot because I'm very picky when it comes to my highlighters. I prefer for them to be like more of a liquid kind of, yeah, like liquid stick highlighter, just because I think it looks more natural than the original powder ones. I don't know, and sometimes I think it's too much because my foundation and blush sometimes are very dewy, so I don't think I need highlighter. But for this look, I think it's gonna look very nice, and I do enjoy how it looks blending it out with my finger. Now I'm gonna put it to my here, the tip of my nose and bridge. I would not do this makeup if I were going to the beach. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of going to the beach. Not a big fan of summer. I think I've made that very clear a lot of years I've been here on YouTube. Not a big fan. For blush, I saw Julia Adams in one of her new beauty videos. She used the Glossier Cloud Paints, and I got inspired to use them. So I want like a kind of bronzy look, but I also want to add a little bit of like kind of a blushy shade, not very bronzy, because if I want like that kind of sun-kissed very bronzy look, I would just go in with Dusk. But I'm gonna go apply like a lot of Dusk in the back of my hand and go with a little bit of Spark just to give it more of a kind of traditional blush look. So it's a lot of Dusk and a little bit of that Spark. It's the perfect color. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. It's very subtle. Okay, let me blend it out. I'm just gonna blend it out with the bronzer blush. Apply a bit more because I do enjoy a lot of blush, especially in summer. And then apply a bit on the bridge of my nose, just for that sun-kissed look. I love just applying it right here, right on the bridge. Oh my god, I need to watch the last episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't want to see it because I know that after that I don't have anything else to watch. I might start Stranger Things. I might. But I'm a bit scared. Now I'm gonna go in with the powder bronzer. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronzer in the shade, this is a shade Light. Like, usually I go with something that looks more like a bronzer, but I picked this up and I love how it looks on top of like a cream bronzer. I don't know, it just looks very nice and also has a little bit of glow. Just gives a very natural look to the face. I'm also gonna make my bronzer stay longer and look a bit more bronze. Alright, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera and also prime my eyes, and I'll be right back. Alright, eyebrows are done. Now let's get into eyes. So I want to do something with like greens, kind of aqua colors. Still don't know what I'm gonna do, but first I just want to add like kind of a transition color. I'm gonna go in with this, which is the MAC Soft Brown eyeshadow. I have it as a single right here, so I'm just gonna apply that all over my lid and a little bit on my eyelids, just so I can have a bit of definition on the eye. Just like that. Okay, so first I think I'm gonna do the eyeliner and then apply the other shades I want to apply. So for the base of my eyeliner, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild multi-stick. This is in the shade Not So Calm Water. It's just this, I don't know what shade I would call it. It's like a blue aqua shade. I'm so good at colors. And I'm just gonna take an angle brush, pick up some of that product and start creating the eyeliner really close to my lash line. So first I'm just gonna go straight. Maybe should we do like a little wing? Yeah, let's do a little wing. Try to do a little wing. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild Color Icon kind of 5-pan shadow, and this is the shade My Lucky Charm. I'm gonna take this shade, which is very similar to the eyeliner stick we just applied. I'm gonna kind of blend it out as well. I'm gonna kind of clean it up with the brush. We blend out my concealer just a bit. Again with a soft brown and just kind of smooth out those edges from the eyeliner. Okay, and I just want to add a little pop of color. So I'm gonna go in with this throwback. A lot of people may be a little bit traumatized by this eyeshadow palette. But there's one shade here, which is the shade Electric, this one. I just want to apply it to my eyelid. It looks so beautiful. So I'm just gonna, because I want it lightly, so I'm just gonna apply it a bit like that and then blend it out with a clean finger. Yeah, that looks so pretty. Okay, there's also this shade Axis, which is a bit of a darker kind of aqua shade. I'm just gonna take that shade and just concentrate it on my lash line. And again, go with the shimmery shade from the Wet n Wild palette and just go over that. Gonna blend, because that shimmer shade got into my lid. It looks a bit crusty. And take that Electric shade again, kind of concentrated inner corner, just like run it. What the f with the train? I'm gonna clean up a bit I don't mind because I haven't set my under eyes, so I don't mind cleaning it up a bit. I'm just going over with the concealer. For the lower lash line, I don't want to apply like the green on top, so I'm just gonna take the soft brown and just lightly go underneath there. I feel like a mermaid. That's what I feel like. Alright, so I'm gonna touch up again my concealer and stuff like that and apply mascara, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I completely changed the lower lash line. So what I did is I took the Wet n Wild multi-stick, I tightlined my waterline, and then I went with the color Axis, which is a bit darker, set that on my waterline and smudged it on my lower lash line, and then I went with Electric and just applied it right here in the inner corner, and that's basically what I did. And I also applied my mascara, and I also set my under eyes because now that's one of the last steps I do, is set my under eyes, and I use the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder, which I'm obsessed with. It's so good. Now, lips. I'm thinking of just like a nude lip. So I'm gonna line my lips with the MAC lip pencil and Strip Down. And now I'm gonna use this. I don't remember who I saw on TikTok use this liquid lipstick. It says it's a Hydrating lipstick. I thought it was a lip gloss, but it's the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Hydrating lipstick in the shade Scent Nudes. Yep, that's it. That's it. I am totally obsessed with this makeup look. Oh my god. Shh. I'm gonna set my face. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Ooh. That was not nice. And we are done. So I'm obsessed how the makeup looks. It's so beautiful. I never play with so much color. I mean, it's not like a lot of color, but I never played with this amount of color. And my mom will be very proud because she says I should be over my neutral looks. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also comment down below what other types of videos you would like to see. You could also follow me on my social medias, which I always leave right here and also in the description box below. Also in the description box below, I'm gonna list every product I used today. And yeah, I hope you're having a great day. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!